Hi guys, this is Terrence from The Goods, and Black Panther was released on video recently, and after seeing this film multiple times, because I'm black, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I noticed. I'm not sure if you guys have actually seen Black Panther yet, but with it making $1 billion, I'm gonna assume there's probably only a few people left who haven't really seen it, and with Infinity War already in theaters, I also have to assume that you already know what happens in this movie. But either way, here's your spoiler warning. Okay guys, with that being said, here's what I noticed. It was Everett Ross and the CIA who sent Killmonger to overthrow Wakanda for the vibranium, which is why he needed to be king. I know, calm down. I hear you in the comment section already blowing up that I'm ruining your movie for you. But guess what, guys? I got facts to back this up. I'm not just gonna come out with this theory out of nowhere. I saw this stuff in a movie and I'm gonna bring it out to you. First off, let's talk about the casino scene, where basically Everett Ross gives us his white version of Malcolm X in his by any means necessary speak to T'Challa. When T'Challa's trying to talk him out of buying the vibranium, he's like, the CIA is gonna get this regardless, so you need to stay out of the way. That basically sets up a motive of how passionate the government is to get this vibranium and all the things that they would go through to make sure they had as much as possible.
Doing or not doing on behalf of the U.S. government is none of your concern. Now, whatever the hell you're up to, do me a favor, stay out of my way.
Okay, secondly, why does nobody ever give a crap about Wakanda until basically Claw admits that they have all the vibranium? I mean, Everett Ross was dumbfounded about it, and Killmonger makes no actual move to Wakanda till later on in the movie, which we'll get into in a minute, but nobody cares until he basically blurts out, oh yeah, they got it all, and then all of a sudden the focus shifts directly to Wakanda and how everybody's attention, including Ross's, is on Wakanda and all the vibranium they have.
It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all front. Explorers have searched for it.
And to follow up on this a little bit, it is kind of weird that after the admission comes, Killmonger out of nowhere comes and saves Claw, which ultimately becomes an assassination plot. Which is really funny. CIA finds out that, hey, this guy knows where all the vibranium's at. Let me send in my top level assassination guy to come knock this guy off so that way he can stop talking about it while we put our attention towards where all the vibranium is that we really want. While we're on the subject of Killmonger, why on earth is Killmonger kind of gallivanting around with Claw if that's his way into Wakanda? What's the use of waiting if all he has to do is basically kill Claw and just drag his body back to Wakanda, because that was his way in later. He didn't seem to want to do it until basically after everybody else knows that he was doing it. Almost like the CIA said, hey, go ahead, kill Claw, use him to get into Wakanda because they know that he's wanted by Wakandan people right now because T'Challa just told him. So use him to get in there. Once you're in there, overthrow. Okay, so here's an easy one. Everett Ross basically admits that they did this stuff. I mean, basically, when he comes up and they're like, who is this guy coming in vying for the throne? He said, oh, he's not Wakandan, he's one of ours. We trained him to go out and overthrow countries. That's an admission of guilt that I've ever heard before in my whole life. Now, not one person in Wakanda stops to question, hey, this guy over here said he trained him to do this. Do you think they might be working together? No, they just let it go. I don't know why, because I didn't let it go when I heard it, and neither should you.
An outsider?
No, a Wakandan.
He's not a Wakandan. He's one of ours. Eric Stevens. Graduated Annapolis, age 19, MIT for grad school. Joined the SEALs and went straight to Afghanistan, where he wrapped up confirmed kills like it was a video game. Started calling him Killmonger. He joined a JSOC ghost unit. Now these guys are serious. They will drop off the grid so they can commit assassinations and take down governments.
Okay, lastly, I always kind of wondered when watching this when he became king. It was, he wanted to be king, he wanted to get back to his homeland, he wanted to become king because he felt he was part of the royal bloodline. It was something that was, it was deserving of him, I guess, because his father was killed. I get that total part in the whole movie, makes sense to me. But what I don't get is that the minute he's on the throne, he's already got plans to sell weapons and vibranium to other countries. Who does that? He literally came in there and was like, I'm gonna go through all this trouble, get the throne, and I already have plans set. Almost like maybe he's selling to superpowers that already had deals with him through maybe a government agency, maybe like the CIA. Just kind of throwing that out there. Does seem suspicious that the very second he's on the throne, he didn't have to think about it. He already knew where those weapons were gonna go. I mean, any other black people meet up together. Hey, I haven't seen you auntie in such a long time. I haven't seen you cuz in such a long time. Let's have a barbecue. Let's get something to drink. We not trying to sell weapons to different countries. We trying to go party a little bit and kick back before we start doing some real work.
You know, that ends today. We got spies embedded in every nation on Earth, already in place. I know how colonizers think, so we're gonna use their own strategy against them.
Okay, so let me go ahead and take care of something I'm sure I'm gonna see in the comments. Well, Terrence, well, if that's the case, why did Ross help them when he got together with Shuri and was flying them and shooting down the other ships that were trying to escape? You know why he helped it? Because he already saw it going south. He didn't expect Black Panther to come back. He didn't expect them to reunite all the other tribes to come try to take back the throne. He didn't expect any of that stuff. So when it actually happened, he was like, oh crap, maybe I should get on the winning side at this point, and that way it doesn't make it look like we were actually in on it from the whole beginning. He only really did a little bit of work. He didn't do a lot of things to do it, but he did enough to help their side go ahead and win, so that way he's back in good graces with the actual people of Wakanda, since the guy that he backed to get in there to take over was gonna be ousted anyway. Okay guys, so that was one of the things that I noticed from Black Panther. If you guys saw anything else, make sure you put it in the comments below. And if this is the first time you've actually visited our channel, make sure you go and click that subscribe button so that way you're aware of all the other videos that we do on the channel, as well as click that notification button so that way you're aware once they get uploaded. So once again, I'm Terrence from The Goods. You guys take care.